Ashley Greenwood from Three Little Greenwoods Creations. Welcome to my wreath workshop. Today we are going to work on making bows for spring. And I'm not talking about hair bows. I'm talking about big bows that we can add to wreaths or anywhere else in our home decorating. So come on in. Chances are, if you're watching right now, you're watching the replay. So just type in hashtag replay. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, I am on 2 platforms at the same time because I work smarter, not harder. All right, here we go. So we're going to be making 3 bows today, and we're doing a little bit of every day, a whole lot of spring, and a little bit of summer, I think. So here is our first ribbon stack. Lots of neutrals, perfect for an everyday wreath. I don't know if I'm going to use all of this, but I might. You never know. I love to combine lots of different ribbons together to make a beautiful bow. Oh my goodness. Good morning, my friend Lisa. As you hop on, say hi. Let me know what are you doing this morning. All right, so I'm going to stack that there. Here's what I'm really excited about. Because this is just like blue hydrangeas, summertime to me. I love it. I'm going to make one of these. And then we're going to dip our toe into some sunshine with this lemon ribbon together. So come on in. Let me know where you're watching from. I'm going to pull myself up on my iPad. If you guys would let me know, can you hear me? I was going to get fancy with my microphone and I got distracted and I forgot. So I apologize. As always, if you want to know where I shop for ribbon, just drop in the comments, shop ribbon, and I'll be happy to send you my list of all the places that I like to shop online. And yeah, just let me know what you need. Good morning, Barbara. Hey, Janie. Good morning. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Okay, good. Janie says she can hear me. Let me mute myself on my iPad. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's make an everyday bow first. Now, I am not only a wreath coach, I have my own membership, but I also run a successful Etsy shop, okay? It's always running in the background. I have been on Etsy for 7 years. It is not an overnight success. Do not let anybody tell you that it is, but if I can do it, you can do it. So these are orders from my Etsy shop. Move that over. I'm gonna grab my Easy Bow Maker. This is what my grandmother gave to me. If you would like a link to the ones that you can purchase now, this is like 20 years old, just type in Bow Maker and I will send that to you. Good morning, Beth from Charleston. Now listen, Beth, I am in South Carolina too. I run my wreath making business in my home, and they said that we were going to have snow yesterday here in South Carolina. And we did. Big, fat, juicy snowflakes that would fall like one, and then another one, and then another one. So technically we had snow, but it wasn't snow. But anything like that just makes us happy. Good morning, Jennifer from a very cold Georgia. Hey, Brenda and Alma. Yeah, I'm going out and about today. I got to go to Hobby Lobby, to the grocery store, to the pharmacy. So I'm going to venture out in just a minute. Let's start with this 4-inch ribbon. It's gorgeous. Love, love, love. Kayla, I'm so glad you could join us this morning. Your dad had surgery. He's doing really good. My daddy is getting his 2nd knee replacement surgery next month. Whew. Let's all say a prayer for him and my mama and me. Okay, Easy Bow Maker. Now listen, I got things to do and places to see. So if I go too fast, which I may when I'm making this bow, if you want in-depth, step-by-step video tutorials with a written bow recipe for the things that I am working on, if you will just type in the comments spring boot camp, I will send you a link for you to purchase all of the video tutorials and the written bow recipes from the spring bow making boot camp that we did last year. Hey Jessica, hello my friend Lori. All right, let's get it started. Excuse me, y'all. Get my favorite pair of scissors. I just got a brand new set of my favorite scissors. I don't know where they are. I gotta find them. You may hear my dog in the background, and my daughter is home from school today. Good morning, Lori Spirrell. I hope I said your name right. Lori Perkins says she's loving the curls today. Y'all, the curls just do what they do. Some days they do good. Some days they don't do good. Okay, let me focus, y'all. Let me do this. As I work, here's a tip for you, my friends. The older I get, the more distracted I become. Anybody else? Listen, when I was in the thick of raising 3 small children, I think I was more focused than I am now. So I keep a pen and a piece of paper beside me on my tabletop so I can write stuff down. So I need to start making a ribbon list so that I can order some more ribbons soon. Hello, Misty. Misty is a new member in my membership. Welcome, my friend. I'm glad you could join us today. So listen, Misty, tomorrow morning, we're going to be doing a Makers Meetup Zoom meeting. You're going to get a link. Check that email. I know we had a hard time. And it's an Ask Me Anything. So whatever you want to ask about wreath making business, come hang out with us and join us. Good morning, Asia. Asia, do you have the day off, my friend? Are you at home drinking coffee or tea, relaxing today? All right, here we go. Let's get this started. I got all my pretty nails from my friend Barbara. Aren't those pretty? Barbara, if someone asks about the nails, please share your link, okay? I love having pretty nails. I do not like going to the nail salon. That is not my joy at all. So these are a great solution for me. Misty's going to try to get on the Zoom meeting tomorrow. Perfect. Oh, you're at your studio making, what are you working on? Are you doing Mardi Gras? I do not, excuse me, I don't do Mardi Gras because I don't sell it. Or I haven't sold it in the past at all. Vicki, you just joined our membership as well. Welcome. We had lots of new faces. All right, I'm going to be the boss of my ribbon and my loops and my tails, and I'm going to pull them where I want them to be, and just like that. I do not leave my ribbons stacked up. That's just not my style. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just not what I do. All right, don't get it twisted. Let's come in with a skinny neutral. Oh, that is awesome, Asia. Asia's working on Black History, Cultural Pride. So are you using attachments, my friend? Are you making attachments for that? That is something I've never done. I don't know if that's me. Or are you purchasing attachments? And where are you getting them from? Good morning, Carol. Welcome. All right, coming in. You're going to notice that all of my ribbon tails are on a diagonal. That's just my style. That's how I do it. I rarely do a dovetail. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just not my style, okay? Asia says she does not make attachments. That is not her joy. Me neither, girl. Me neither. That sounds like a whole lot of meticulous work. Asia is using some attachments that she got off of Etsy. Yeah, we need to remember that there are a lot of amazing designers, sign makers, attachment makers that we can find on Etsy. So go check them out and support their small businesses. Good morning, Highway 60 Crafts, making a ladybug wreath. Spring is my favorite season to make for. It really is. I like it. I like it better than Christmas. I do. It's just makes it's to me it's an easier season to decorate for. All right. Now we're gonna pull up this one. I look so hard to find this ribbon on a 50-yard roll, and I cannot find it. If you have a ribbon that you use over and over and over and over again, try to find it in a 50-yard roll. It'll be a better price, and you won't run out of it so quickly. Asia says, we do not have to be an expert at everything. No, we don't. All right, let's talk about this ribbon. Okay. All ribbon is not created equal. This ribbon is so pretty. The wire in it it's like almost non-existent, which aggravates me. I want it to be a little bit more sturdy. The weave is very soft. I want it to have a little bit more to it. So that's a disappointment. But that's okay. We use what we have. We use what we have. We do not have to go out and buy all the new things, people. Let me spin some more of this out. Good morning, Nora. Hold on one second. Tammy says, can you imagine if every season was decorated as much as Christmas? No, girl, no. I'm still finding Christmas around the house. So my daughter and I did something really, really fun for Christmas. I got the idea off of the other social media platform that I am not live on. Starts with a T. We got some paint markers and some white puffy paint. We grabbed some cardboard boxes and we made little flat cut out gingerbread houses. Okay, so picture it. A shape of a house with a cardboard box, made out of a cardboard box. And then we decorated it with white paint and white paint markers. So much fun. We made about, 20 million of them. And they're still in my kitchen. And I love them so much. I just may leave them up there. Maybe until at least April, because they're just so cute. I've got them over the archway from our kitchen to our living room area, and they make me happy. So that is the one Christmas thing I think that I still have up. What do you guys still have up? Anybody still got a tree up? No shame if you do. All right, I'm moving my loops around. Notice how I am staying in the neutral color palette. It's just blacks and whites and natural colors. Super cute. Jennifer, what I should do is I should take a picture and post it on my page. It's so cute. I love it. It makes me happy. And she and I spent a lot of time together making those 20 million little houses. We put glitter on them. It was really fun. The kindergarten teacher in me really, really, really loved it. It would be perfect. It would be a really great craft for a young child to do. Lori says she still has her snowmen up. That's perfect for winter, right? Carol, I will post it. I'll post it on my page. I'll take a picture later. Misty said her stuff came down the next day. I know, sometimes we just get totally overloaded with it. Tammy, you're having surgery next week, your elbow. Oh my gosh. Listen, you need to keep us updated in our membership group, okay? So that we can keep you in our prayers. All right, this is the last ribbon. Remember, if I'm going too fast, if I haven't explained it enough, just type in Spring Boot Camp and I will send you the link so you can purchase all of the videos that we did, okay? Tammy says it's supposed to be simple. I'm praying that it is. Ulnar nerve release. Okay, that sounds kind of not simple. All right. Being the boss of my tails. Lori, I love that. Lori did not put up Christmas at her house. She helped her daughter put up Christmas. Right, Lori? So you can just go there and enjoy. I think that's not a bad idea. Okay, I've got it done. I'm going to grab my bind wire. Now, you do not have to have bind wire. You can just use pipe cleaners. But I love this stuff. It's just wire or wrapped in paper in a big spool. My friend Rachel from Bow Slinger Crafts introduced this to me years and years ago. And I love it. Okay. I'm going to slide this up under all of this goodness. Zip tie, I do not use floral wire. For a while, just floral wire just does not work out for me. I still keep some. I don't know why, but I still keep it. Because we're all hoarders, right? Here's what it looks like before I take it out. Isn't she pretty? Hey, Tracy. This ribbon is from all over, my friend. All over. Sam's Craft Outlet, TCT Crafts, all the places. Nora's got Valentine's Day stuff up. That is awesome. I was trying to see if my daughter wanted to do a Galentine's party. Let's see if I can talk her into it. All right, I'm going to slide this over. Pull this to the back. I know, Vicki, isn't it pretty? Again, I'm going to touch my loops and pull them where I want them to be before I tighten this zip tie down. Hey, Kathy. Kathy has been cleaning up her workspace. You go, girl. Gotta trust the process. My stuff is so clean still that a part of me does not want to get all that spring stuff out. Ugh. So I'm going to try to decide. If you don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I did a workshop, a 2-day workshop, where I talked about how I organize and store all of the things. That's what Kathy's referring to. And my shelves are clean-ish, and I'm trying to decide, do I really, really, really need to get out all of my spring flowers? Do I really need to do that? And then again, if I don't do that, do I really need to keep all of those spring flowers? You know what I mean? Like if I'm not going to get them out and look at them and go through them and think about what I can make with them, do I really need to keep them all? That is the question. Y'all are so sweet for talking about my hair. My hair is like 3 days dirty, y'all. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Listen, that bow, that ribbon right there makes it pop. Black and white, my friends, black and white. Good morning, my friend Carla. Carla, I saw the birthday pictures. Carla's granddaughter just turned 1, and they did a silly goose birthday theme. Oh my gosh, adorable, adorable. All right, I'm gonna set this ribbon, this bow aside. That is an order that I gotta get it done, get it out the door. Lori says, if you can't see it, you won't use it. You leave your stuff out all year. I know, Lori, I know. If you don't see it, you won't use it. Good morning, Amanda Baker. Welcome, my friend. Okay, focus, Ashley. All right. Notice I did not use this in that last bow. I just decided one polka dot was enough, but I do like this ribbon. You know where it came from. This is old. This is old. Has anyone seen the new spring ribbon at Sam's? Is it out in your area? And is it worth the drive to go? How much is that bow for sale? It's in my Etsy shop. If you send me a direct message, I will send you a link, okay? All right. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hey, Darlene. Welcome. Guys, where is everyone watching from this morning? I have my wreath business in our home. I am very, very blessed to have the space to do it in my home, even though every once in a while I get like a little itch thinking, ooh, I need to like get me a cute little building and paint it pink and put it in the backyard. I don't need to do that. I'm good right where I am. Look at this gorgeous ribbon. It is a 4-inch Dupani silk-ish ribbon. It is so very pretty. I think I got it from, I have no idea where I got it from. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. So I'm going to pair this. This is our focal ribbon. So I'm going to take the focal ribbon and look at the colors that are in it and pull colors out to make my bow, okay? So I got this. A really pretty like lavendery blue. Good morning, Becky. Gonna pull out the green. I'm gonna hit it with 1 black and white and 2 black and whites. It's gonna be gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Lori says she's seen the ribbon at Sam's and it's a lot as last year's. Okay, well maybe I'll be good. Maybe I just need to say my little happy behind to the house and not buy more ribbon because I don't need any more ribbon. Polka dot, because that's fun. This has a little bit of glitter in it. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. But I'm okay with it because we can all use a little bit of glitter. It doesn't matter if it is for spring, summer, winter, or fall. Super cute. Tammy, I love that blue too. Darlene says she is finishing her building now because no more room at home. Yeah, I totally get you, my friend. I totally get it. Good morning from all over everywhere. Welcome. Barbara painted your shop door pink. Yeah. Love, love, love. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Remember, twist your ribbon upside down every time you make a loop, whether it looks the same on both sides or not. Just trust me. It's going to make a bigger loop. Just like that. Tammy, ask me that question inside our membership and I'll get back to you, okay? Twist it over. Pushing it down. Tip of the day, always twist your ribbon upside down. Hey, Kathy Hannah. I was thinking about you this morning. How you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. Always twist your ribbon over every time you make a loop. And when you're using a bow maker, push that ribbon down. Compress the ribbon in between the dowels, okay? Barbara, that sounds so pretty. I want a little house in the backyard, but I'm afraid it wouldn't be little. Not for all this stuff. I got stuff everywhere. Hey, from Alabama, welcome. All right, here's our first layer. Adorable. Next, we're going to come in with our big 4-inch. Now, you're probably thinking, why did she put a 2.5 inch first and then she's going to put a 4-inch on top? Listen, there's no rules. There's no rules. Just do what you think looks good. And if you make it and you decide, I don't like how that looks, take it apart. It's going to be okay. You've had both knees replaced. Holy moly, Kathy. Kathy, my daddy's having his second knee surgery in a few weeks in February. Faye, thank you so much. Faye's watching from Clinton, North Carolina. All right, let's talk about it. I don't know if you can tell, but this ribbon is very frayy. It's already fraying. There you go. You can see it. So instead of doing a diagonal cut, I'm going to cuff it. That means I'm going to turn it over a couple of times. So I don't have to worry about it fraying. Good morning, Kathy. Just going to fold it over. My dog is over there making sighing noises. Let's just hope she doesn't realize that there are other good people in the world outside walking their dogs, and she's inside the workshop with me. All right, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. Gorgeous. I actually have an order for 2 of these. Pushing it down. Twisting it over. Thank you, Kathy. Kathy says, my nails are beautiful. Listen, our friend Barbara inside our membership, she's the one that hooked me up. So pretty. Barbara, if someone asks about the nails, please drop the link to your online shop. I love them because I can reuse them. They're press-ons, okay? And if they don't get beat up too bad as I wear them for like 2.5 weeks, because that's how long they last, I can reuse them for another time. So I just put them in these cutie little boxes and I reuse them. I usually get 2 wears out of each set. And then I retire them. And then I buy more. Wait a minute. Shoot. I didn't mean to cut it on a diagonal. So I'm just going to fix it. Remember, we're cuffing this ribbon because it frays. I'm just going to turn it over. Just so that it looks so pretty on camera. Can y'all see how shiny it is? It's like faux Dupont silk. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And now we have another faux Dupont. This is like a beautiful, like lavendery blue. It goes with the blue that's in the focal ribbon. It's so very pretty. Again, it's fraying. So I am just going to give it a cuff. Just like that. Okay. Pushing it down. Now, every once in a while, well, not every once in a while, often, people will ask me, how do you know what's going to sell? That's like the $1,000,000 question. You don't. You don't know what's going to sell. I made this bow last spring, and I was so excited about it. And one sold, one. But then this year, I've already got sales for 2. So you just don't ever know. So here's my piece of advice. Make beautiful things. Get better over time. Keep listing them. Keep pushing it out. Keep showing up. And eventually, as you get better, something's going to click. That is my advice. Just keep on going, keep getting better. Because when we first start, we're not that great. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Thank you, Tina. Swiss Dot. That's the name of that ribbon. I remember when I first started wreath making, I would find a pretty ribbon but not know what it was called. This is called Swiss Dot. Dawn, I don't know what's going to be trending this year, but here's what I typically do, okay? Go to Hobby Lobby. Go to Hobby Lobby, get a coffee, walk around, and look, because those people at Hobby Lobby have done a lot of research, and they are real serious about making money. So if you go to Hobby Lobby and you see that they have one of those center aisle little like kiosk things, if they are filled with silly gooses, that's probably going to be trending. All right, because what our customers want to buy at Hobby Lobby, they probably want to put on their front door too. You know what I'm saying? And she also said something about Farmhouse being out. Well, this is Farmhouse and it's still selling. So I don't think that's true either. Now, not as popular, maybe, but like out, we'll see. I am not a Farmhouse girly. There's nothing in my house that's like white or black and gray. Oh, Kathy. Kathy said when I first started making bows, I couldn't do it. But since Ashley came along, my bows are way, way better. Thank you, my friend. No, I do not have a twin sister. I have a brother who I look a lot alike, but... All right. This is a 1-inch houndstooth ribbon. Gorgeous. It's got good wire. I mean, just look at it. That's a good ribbon. Good morning, Rebecca. Thank you, Kathy. All right, hold on. I got to go back to my Etsy shop and look at the picture of this bow that I am making to make sure I'm making this final piece the right way. So here's how I sell on Etsy. Okay, I make bows. I take glamour shots of them. I list them on Etsy, and then people can go to my shop, find one that they like, and purchase it. A lot of people ask me, do they do custom orders? Like, do they tell you what they're looking for? Rarely do I take custom orders anymore, unless it's something that I already have in stock, okay? Because time is money. And you can spend a lot of time running around trying to make a custom order person happy. I said what I said. Give me a heart if you know what I'm saying. Okay, this ribbon is got such good wire. I know as soon as I let go, it's gonna bounce out. It's gonna bounce out. That's okay. I should have cut my bind wire first. Kathy, so okay, Kathy, you asked if I could review your Etsy shop tomorrow in our Zoom meeting in the membership. I need for you to drop a link on that post that I just posted this morning with a link directly to your Etsy shop, okay? And I'll take a look at it. All right, now, see what I mean? I have to redo that. Lori says, same for me. If I have what they are asking for on hand, she'll do a custom order. But if she doesn't, she's probably going to pass. Me too. Me too. Because time is money. All right, so I just redid my little thing up here. Hey, Christy, good morning. Push that down. Be the boss of my loops. Push them where I want them to be. Bind wire. Zip tie. Find it up under all this goodness. There we go. I'm going to put my hand on the top of my dowels and pull this straight up. That's how I remove it. And it's all cinched down on itself, so it's not going to move. Again, if you want all the videos step by step with written bow recipes, just type in Spring Boot Camp and I will send you the link for you to purchase that, okay? All right, moving that over. Gonna touch my loops to make sure they're where I want them to be. I'm gonna tighten the heck out of it. Pushing it down. Laura says, I don't have time to search for supplies and to go from store to store looking. Let me give you a high five. For real. Me neither. But if I have it in stock, then I could probably help you out. Kathy said she had a customer ask to make her a wreath, and then last minute she backed out. That's so frustrating. Yeah. Next time, you need to get a deposit, a non-refundable. You can't get it back. deposit. Because it is frustrating. And people locally are probably not going to want to pay you for the amount of product, time, and work that you have put into a wreath. But people on Etsy will. Ooh, that's so pretty. Love, love, love. All right, where am I going to put this one? Let's put this one over here. Okay, now we got one more bow to make. I'm going to get this ready before I start making. As I said, I have a variety of seasonal bows in my Etsy shop. A lot of people don't know how to make bows. They don't want to learn how to make bows. They just want to buy a bow. So, if you're one of those people, I can help you. I can hook you up. This is just going to be a really simple loopy bow with 2 ribbons. Lori says, have people pay for supplies up front, non-refundable. Kathy asked, could you do that on Etsy? Yeah, you can make a custom listing. You could describe what it's for and send them a link. It will help your Etsy shop because you're going to get a sale, and it will just keep things easier. Good morning, Gail. Thank you, my friend. Hello, Lisa from Virginia. This is a lot of ribbon. I don't think I needed that much. Okay, here we go. One more. And I gotta run to the Hobby Lobby and the grocery store and the pharmacy. Lori's asking what size is this bind wire. It is 2 millimeter. Make sure you get the 2 millimeter, because if you don't, you're just gonna be mad about it. It'll be too thin. In my opinion, I use 2 millimeter. This bow is what I call, to me, it is a very traditional bow. It's very symmetrical. Good morning, Brenda from Colorado. Y'all are loving on my hair today. Thank you so much. I don't know if you can tell because of all the curls, but I have a headband in, and headbands are not like my most favorite thing because I think my head's too big and they always give me a headache. Always. I can feel it like tightening up on my head right now. Barbara says, can you add that to the list for tomorrow's Zoom? Could you please jump over to our membership group and add that as a question? Because, girl, you know I'm going to forget. All right, pushing it down. Oh, shoot. I'm about to pop my nail off. Did not put enough glue on that one, and it's about to go. Okay. Now we're coming in with our 1.5 inch. Brenda says headbands give her headaches. Me too. But they're so cute. I want to be a cute headband girl, but that's just not me. Adorable. Adorable. I did see, someone was asking about, mercy, I can't talk. Someone was asking about trends for next holiday season. And I will say this. I think that fruit, sugared fruit, or like the Williamsburg style, I think that might be a trend next year. I was watching some videos about it, and this one other decorator, she's not a wreath maker, but she's a decorator, and she pointed it out, and I think she might be right. Vicky says she loves any ribbon with black in it. Me too, because I think it just makes all of our bows pop. Kathy, that's the kind I got on. Kathy just said they have headbands that mimic sunglasses and they don't cause headaches. That's what I got. I asked for it last Christmas. And this morning I thought I should wear that. It's kind of giving me a headache. Maybe my head's too big. You see how it's getting all twisted up? I'm just going to drop it on the floor in my basket with all the other ribbons that I've used this morning. Don't put it in a 50-gallon bucket. Oh my gosh, did y'all see that video? One day I was working and I had a lot of bows to make. It was during Christmas. And I was dropping my ribbons in a 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, 5-gallon bucket. It was the biggest mess. Don't do that. Put it in like a milk crate. That's a better solution. All right, and now I'm going to do a little button loop in the middle. Just because it's adorable. Just like that. All right, now let's talk about it. See how I've got my ribbons all stacked up? I do not leave them like this. A lot of people do, and that's okay. There is not a wrong or right way to do it. I like to be the boss of my loops. Vicky is asking, how will I know when the group goes live? So Vicky just joined our membership. Are you in the Ashley's Wreath class membership Facebook group already? I can't remember because we had a lot of people join recently. You need to be in that group. Ask to join. Enter the email that you use to purchase your membership, okay? And you're also going to get an email because I love email. It is the easiest way for me to communicate with everyone. So if you want to know what I'm doing, if you are in our membership, if you want to, all the things, gotta check your email. And if you're not getting emails from me, like Misty was not yesterday, please reach out. We may have to use a different email because sometimes emails don't like talking to each other. Okay. All right. Vicky, check your email, and if you're not getting emails from me about the membership, please send me a direct message. My girl's at home today. She's over there dancing in her pajamas. All right, I'm going to tighten this down. I'm going to pop it out. You want to come say hello?
No, I live like on bed.
Okay. Well, then stop dancing in the corner. All right, I'm going to spin this around. Since I have a button loop, I'm going to put my thumb in it. And tighten it. And then twist it on the back. And that's it. Easy peasy. This is just a very traditional, very symmetric wreath bow that you can use to decorate wherever you want. Let me fluff all my loops. I got to get this out the door today. How cute is that? Adorable. I'm going to twist this. Let me see if I can twist it. Even cuter. Oh my gosh. Love, love, love. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Marie is asking, how do you find a consistently available ribbon design? You mean like the lemon? The more you make, you're gonna realize the ribbons that everyone has in stock. And that will become easier as you go, okay? I know that I'm gonna be able to find this lemon ribbon in lots of different places in case one of our stores sells out, okay? Good morning, my friend Crafty Pants Reads. How are you doing? Y'all listen. Do y'all know Sherelle? Cause she's amazing. Sherelle works full time. She is a teacher, just like I used to be. 2 little boys. She just got back from the Atlanta market. I've been watching you. You are just doing all the things, my friend. Sherelle is also going to be joining me in our spring summit, which is going to be at the end of February. You're going to get lots of information about that. Lori just reminded me UPS and the post office are closed. I can still get them boxed up though. I can still box them up, my friends. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, Joyce, your daughter's family's been sick. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry about that. All right, friends, I'm popping off. Today we made beautiful lemon bow. That's one order. This gorgeousness. The summit is going to be fabulous. I'm so excited. Check your email, girl. I've been telling everybody, like, listen, friends, Cheryl, you're doing what you need to do. But I got to get everybody check that email. Love, love, love. All right, friends. Have a great day. I'll see you hopefully at the end of this week. I have 2 Valentine wreaths on my shelf over there that I need to get out and make. So come and join me again later in the week, and I will see you guys later.